Whether you're fixing a leak or building a new drip system, barbed and compression fittings can be frustrating. Drip-lock fittings eliminate the strain and snap right on. This is how to install a drip-lock poly tubing fitting. The benefit to a drip-lock coupling is they're simply the easiest to use. They work kind of like a compression fitting where you push the end of the tubing in, but instead of a compression ring, it has teeth that kind of bite into the tubing. You might have heard of bite fittings, but they're a lot easier to use than compression fittings. To use a drip-lock fitting, simply make a clean, square cut on your tubing and then firmly push the tubing into each end of the fitting. You can then tug on it to confirm it's firmly secured. To remove tubing, you simply pull back on those two little knobs right there. At the same time, you give a quick push and a pull of the tubing, and it'll come right out. I'll provide a comparison of the ease of reusability of drip-lock versus my favorite fitting type, Twist-N-Lok, in just a moment. But first, I'd like to mention that there are a bunch of different forms of drip-lock fittings, including all the typical shapes like elbows, T's, valves, etc. But there are also some unique ones like these drip-lock inline manifold that couple into your 1/2 inch tubing and have 2 drip-lock ports for 1/4 inch tubing. There's even an extension fitting that you can use to expand to 4 or more ports. There's also Blue Lock T adapters that allow you to tee 1/2 inch tubing into 3/4 inch or 1 inch Blue Lock mainlines. I give drip-lock fittings a 5 out of 5 stars for ease of installation. It can't get any easier than this. Drip-lock fittings are the easiest to install, especially in cold weather, where other types of fittings that rely on soft tubing are difficult to install. But I really don't recommend drip-lock for someone who anticipates reusing them. We give drip-lock a 2 out of 5 in reusability. We find the ability to remove them easily as unreliable. It's common to run into a fitting that is nearly impossible to remove. So for that reason, we recommend Twist-N-Lok fittings over drip-lock for anyone that wants both an easy install and reusability, along with the best value. We rate Twist-N-Lok 4 out of 5 for ease of use and 5 out of 5 for reusability. To be fair, the 1/4 inch ports on the drip-lock manifolds seem to be very reliably reusable. However, a fitting like the drip-lock manifold is quite niche. Therefore, I recommend Twist-N-Lok for most DIYers because not only are they incredibly durable and one of the most affordable poly fittings, beating drip-lock on affordability by a landslide, but they are the easiest fitting to reuse. You may think when installing or repairing that you don't care about reusing the fitting, but it may take you a couple of tries to get your install just right, and years down the road, you may end up replacing this section of tubing, and you'll be able to take this fitting out and use it elsewhere. I'm not the only one who recommends Twist-N-Lok fittings. We've gotten a lot of feedback over the years. People who have had extensive use of all the other fitting types have settled on Twist-N-Lok for even their largest projects. Before I go, there's one more thing I want to mention about drip-lock fittings. While the manufacturers of drip-lock claim a rotating capability for perfect drip line positioning as a feature, which is true. To be fair, every other fitting type is capable of this as well. Fittings with barbs may struggle in cold conditions, but all poly fitting types do have the ability to rotate the tubing after the fitting is inserted. If you want to see an in-depth comparison of all the poly tubing fitting types to help decide what to use for your drip irrigation project, check out the video in the top right or the description below. Help other people find this video by hitting the like button. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. I like to read and reply to every question we get.